Hi.
I
Hi,
found
lovely.
it.
Hi, lovely. I am here. I just had a bit technical difficulty with the computer. I am here.
Okay, hold on. I also have to move this. How am I going to do this? Okay, hold on. I had it. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that was
You
possible.
always
Okay.
look so beautiful and sparkly and pretty, and I know that's like your thing to do, like makeup, and you just look oh so pretty. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I had to record a thing today, so I had my hair down too, but I just have this call and then I have a client call, so and then I go to bed. So I put my hair up
Nice.
because
It's cool.
get it off my face.
Oh,
Uh,
oh.
okay, is it the same link every time?
It's the same link every time.
Okay,
Yep. So yeah,
got it.
same link, and people can just jump into the call every week. Yeah.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I was
Just
like,
gonna. Yeah, man, I've had just get the meeting link description. It's different. Yeah. Okay. Yep, and it's live in school, and I'm just keeping an eye on the waiting room. I need to drop another note in.
my daughter takes 2 hour showers.
What?
I don't know what she's doing in there. I'm like,
Wow.
girl.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what is she doing? That's a lot of
Like,
water. That's my first thought.
it's
Like,
so much water. Yes.
oh my God. I just had a talking to about my parents when I was a teenager. Like, that's enough water. Turn it off. Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Is it like is she doing her hair, or is it like a mental health thing? I'm not
I
sure.
think I think it's like, yeah, she likes just the sensation of it.
Oh, just hanging out in there. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
How old is she again? You did tell me.
12.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intermediate, or is she in a, like, you guys have primary and intermediate over there, don't you, for like 10, 11, 12
Um,
10 year olds?
so you're speaking different language for us. So it's like elementary. Now she's in junior high, so it is a separate school. And
Ah,
then it's high school.
junior high. Oh, yeah. So your junior high, that's the word, is our intermediate for like that, just that middle piece of, yeah, those kids, yeah.
Yeah, but some schools combine it or whatever. Like I know the school I ended up doing sixth, seventh, and eighth and was connected to the elementary school. Um, and then it separated for high school, but everywhere is different. I don't know. But here she's separated.
Yeah.
She's going to school with like 2,200 kids.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit, there's a big school. That's big for that age. Is that normal over
Yeah.
there? That bigger school, is just the area? That's
I guess
massive.
it's here because I definitely didn't go to school with that many people.
Mm. Wow. I went to one high school that had 2,000 kids, and then I went to one high school that was a private school that had like 400 kids. It was like a very different
Way less
experience.
kids. Oh.
Yeah, really different. But it didn't really matter the amount of kids. It's not like you see everyone anyway, but just a big school to a more niche, smaller school where you know everyone, and you know, I think there's
Mhm.
more visibility and things like that, and you don't feel so lost. But also the bigger school had like more friends and more fun. It was just like more things going on. It was quite cool, but it was quite overwhelming because we didn't have intermediate. I just stepped straight into that as a 13-year-old, just straight into big high
Mm,
school, and it was like a lot to get
a
used
lot.
to. Yeah. But yeah, we also have, yeah, your junior high intermediate for some kids, but we have a lot of rural, so the primary schools go right up to your daughter's age. So we'll be in the, what do you call your primary school, your little elementary school, right up until your daughter's age,
Mhm.
till then we go to high school, basically. So there's a interesting split there. Oh, this is Wayne.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys have met
really?
this Cassandra, Wayne, Cassandra. Wayne's my partner, and also, helps run She Is AI in the background, and he's also a metaphysical psychologist and life coach. and
Oh,
totally
cool.
vibing with you guys' language. And I've been getting practicing him tapping all week since I did your workshop. We've been actively tapping, and I was like, wait, sit down, do your tapping, do your meditation, do your
I love
masterclasses.
tapping.
I
It
love it.
makes
So
a huge difference. It
we've
makes
been
such a huge
persevering.
difference to do
It's
the
amazing.
tapping.
Oh,
The
it's
days I
amazing.
do tapping versus no tapping.
Yeah. Oh, seriously, it does. It just helps me just go "Whew," and just relax right down, and I forget like how wind up I get, and I just sit and do that and practicing, and it just makes such a difference. But anyway, I got Wayne to tune in, and I'm just sure you guys are really like-minded. So, you know, just to have him dial into your class
Yeah.
and see what's
Yeah,
going
cool.
on.
Like we have quite a big community of like-minded people in our organization, and I've been working on getting a group together so the like-minded people start working together as a group as part of our overall main plan, particularly for countries like Southeast Asia and Africa, because the tone there is very focused on spiritual education and like-mindedness compared to Western
Mhm.
countries where you get a lot of mixed reviews and attacks where in the Eastern African corridor they're very into that and also in particularly Thailand is particularly into that. I've done a lot of work over the years in Thailand to do with self mastery and also parent. I do a lot of parenting work, a lot to do with parents and children is one of my big areas, and I've done a lot of work in those environments. And I was originally doing work in the US quite a bit. I used to actually work with Hay House and
Oh, cool.
Dyer and Dorian Virtue and all those guys. I used to meet with them every year or every a couple of times a year in New York and stuff. And I was doing quite a bit of work with them in the early days,
That's so cool.
back in
I
the
wish I would have met Wayne Dyer because, like, I really
yeah.
like his books. He's the one I was like, dang it, he died before I could go see him talk somewhere.
Yeah. I met him a few. I had dinner with him a few times. Yeah, he's an amazing man. Him and Neil Donald Walsh I like quite a bit. And there was a couple of others
Oh yeah,
had.
Neil Donald. He's the one who did that. Oh, it was like that.
What's it called?
He came to Principia. He did the story of the little light. I think
Yeah,
it was a
yes.
little. I like
He's
that story a lot.
he's done quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, and also I did a lot of work with Dorian Virtue back in the day. And
Before she changed.
yeah, she became someone different. Yes, that's right. So she's, we used to sell her cards a lot actually. So her cards are one of the most popular in Australasia because I was running a publishing company for Mind, Body and Soul. And
That's
so
cool.
that's how I was working with Hay House. Uh, but over the years, I mean, I've developed my own teaching over the years. Uh, and then I sort of was working on that mostly up until about, I don't know, about 2014 or 15. And then I decided to stop just based on that the reaction in the West particularly was quite negative towards what my research was. I was doing a lot of dream walking and other more extensive research showing how our third dimensional body and our cells are two different aspects of the self, and you can influence other people and other things in life not by talking, by mind thought. And I was doing classes on mind thought. Then I got picked up by the military, and the military wanted me to run secret programs doing that type of stuff. But it's not really my mandate to give the military to harm other people things. So I sort of said no to them, and after I said no to them, they sort of started shutting me down a lot. So I actually moved my uh, focus to business, and I opened
Mhm.
a business orientated company, and I started to use my skills inside the business arena to create a large international trading company.
I'm glad you stopped helping the military with that. I'm familiar with some of the things you just spoke to just because I was in this really spiritual class. It was called the Foundation of Spiritual Development. And we were learning different skill sets and tools and things in the unseen, working with energy and healing so we did things like the dream walking and the traveling, leaving your body, traveling places and impacting others with our energy. And yeah, you could hurt people or you can I bring them healing. Depends who
Okay.
has the depends who has the tool at their disposal. So thank you for not giving
Yeah.
it to
It's by
them.
well, it's by choice, you know.
Like,
Yeah.
no,
No.
don't give that to
No.
them.
No, well, I don't. In my life, I have a philosophy to do no harm. So I've many times lost millions of dollars because my philosophy has interfered with my business, and I've walked away a number of times when they wanted me to sell weapons and things like that with our trading companies, and I just always
Mm.
refused because I was one of my offices was in Russia, of course. So obviously, when people knew I had an office in Russia, the first thing they often ask for is, "Can you sell us guns?" Of course. But we actually sell green technology, agricultural for green technology and helping the planet as well. The Russians at that time, I've closed my office there now, but at that time the Russians had the best technology in the world for organic and green technology, and we were bringing their technology out into the West. That was prior to the Ukrainian war starting. Of course, after that, I shut my operations in the region, so I don't operate out of there anymore. We currently have our main operation out of Thailand for Shares AI, and my focus is the global south. So we're focusing on Eastern Africa at the moment and areas of Southeast Asia that are still, without power or without, education and things like that is where the focus is. But I am about to run a 6 month mastermind, I think. I haven't done one for quite a few years actually. And what the mastermind does, it does a reset. So it takes 6 months to complete my course. But when you complete my course, it does a full conscious body, soul, memory, and being reset. So it resets people and takes them back to a point when they would have been maybe depending on when they were affected, for could be 7 years of age or 20, it depends, and it'll reset and it'll remove all the baggage that has been stored, including some past life baggage if there's past life baggage still. Uh, because we're in the Aquarian age, new souls being born in this age don't really carry that much past life baggage anymore because the energy frequency, the souls coming in now are coming in on a frequency of 21 hertz. And prior to Aquarian age, we were coming on a frequency of 8 hertz. And so 8 hertz means we're bringing a lot of baggage from our past lives. 21 hertz means likely we're not bringing the souls coming in now, not bringing very much baggage. So I call them blue stars. Uh,
That's
so
cute.
uh, the souls currently entering, but also they have, by carrying no baggage, means they have lots more space to collect problems. And if you look at the queer age, we're looking at more autistic and more ADHD and more
Oh my
problems.
God, yeah, there is tons more autistic
Yeah,
going on right now. So much. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what
You
they.
said more space to collect problems. That's funny.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, that's what I work with a lot with autistic and stuff like that and families. That's what I was doing a lot because a lot of those problems can be easily managed a lot better than the current system is managing them. And because if you understand why it's there, then you can understand solutions to it. You see, the problem with most things and doctors and that they don't understand the reason, so they don't have a solution, so they have a band-aid. So that
Oh, it's always a bunch of band-aids. Yeah. They don't
yeah.
go to root causes. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't go to the why, and there's always a why for everything. But your problem is you have to look deep for the why, and they don't want to look that deep. That's too hard, too complicated, too
It's not, they want the money from the
fast.
band-aids.
Yeah, fast, of course. Quick,
Yeah.
quick bucks is what the world's at the moment. That's not going to stay like that. The world's changing. I mean, Shieza's organization is growing with like-minded people in 26 countries, and the people in the organization, I speak to most of them coming in first, and they're all like us. They're all like-minded. Everyone being drawn to this. So, Shieza was created as a beacon of light. Okay, it's something me and Amanda were trying to create for many years, but AI has made it happen quicker for us. So it's like a
They
beacon of light.
faster.
So as that light expands and the more like-minded people join that light, bad people won't be able to come into the light. They'll get repelled automatically without any hassle, without any having to fight, without any mistrust problems. So the Shierzaya light in the last month has switched
No
on.
wonder I'm over here.
Yeah, it's switched on at a very high level in the last month. Okay, so that light's now becoming a very interesting beacon. So it is drawing some of the bad at the moment, but sometimes you need some of that to actually keep balance. with the good as well. So yeah, it's about, sometimes the devil, So it might, I know in our organization right now we've got a few spies, you know, and the people say, "Oh, get rid
Right?
of them." Yeah, spies. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah. Oh, it's they what they're doing is
Oh,
they.
wait. Can I pause you for a second? I want to just pause before because I got a like thing in my brain, and this is for Amanda. Like, I wanted to reach out to your lady about the position, but then she asked for a resume, and I'm like, I don't do resumes. So then I didn't send her a resume.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know Jennifer. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, she's working through interviewing different people and connecting
Oh,
with
for
Yeah.
people
Jennifer.
on that
Oh, yeah.
position. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I
fine.
throw one together, but I've always been an entrepreneur, so I'm like, I don't have a resume. I don't know.
Oh,
Well, we can
if
make we
you
can we can make you a fun one.
will make you, you say, oh, to make you a pretty
A
resume.
fun one.
Yeah, you make you have a fun one. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you haven't already connected her by email, just as a side note, if you'd like me to connect her with you and to chat when she gets
Yeah.
from her break and to have a
Yeah,
chat.
I would like to chat with her. I just don't have resume and I don't want to just throw whatever together.
What's your skill set for that you're looking at?
I don't know. I have too many skill sets, so whatever you want to use.
So what you got graphics, artists, creativity,
Yeah,
obviously.
I got
Look,
creativity. I
looks like
like
it.
playing with the AI. I got the marketing stuff. I've been learning in the Secret AI Society stuff with Jenna. I'm good at networking. I got all the skills, lots of skills. And I love learning. So that's the other part.
Okay. What's your star sign?
I don't remember. That's like zodiac, right?
Oh, yeah, what month?
Um,
Yeah. What-
So I'm January 13, 1983. And I know I had my Vedic chart read a long time ago.
Oh, Capricorn, because after the
I'm a
21st of
Capricorn.
January, that's
Hmm.
Aquarius. Your early
Hmm.
January is Capricorn.
Yeah, and I'm also a generator if you do that stuff too.
Human
But
design, we're both generators. We're
yeah,
insane.
I'm a worker. Like plus I'm a goat from Capricorn, so I'm just like
Yeah.
chatting. Yeah, I'm just chatting
Where
all
are
the
you in the US?
me and my daughter are in Texas.
Okay. Cool. Uh, okay, so we're probably yeah, there's probably something we can offer. I'll think about it. I'll talk to you folk contacting Jennifer to see if you can get connected with the AI agency. Is that what you're doing? Okay, there might
Yeah,
be
yeah.
some
I thought it would be fun to do because I'm already like I love making the images, but I also like networking.
yeah sales
I
creator.
For the
So
sales job for the agency,
yeah,
Wayne.
sales creator. Yeah, that's what I think straight away.
The
We've been
biz
looking
dev.
for a US
Yeah.
sales creator. So basically, US sales creator is what we're looking for. You're in Texas. That's a good
Yeah.
state. So yeah.
Yeah.
wherever you want to put me. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
are
just
sort of scoping
oh
out
yeah.
someone to rep activities in the US
Our
and
US Director of Operations has stood down. So we're looking to bring on board some more people inside the US. And so, yeah, sales creator is probably a good one, I think. Yeah.
mm,
Because if you can get something with us like a sales creator, you can then expand to other areas if you feel, particularly
Mhm.
if you excel at that. We've just employed a sales creator in Canada. It's commission based, mind you, so remember that it's commission based sales creators. Uh,
Okay.
but it's yeah, the commission's good if you and we're just waiting for Jennifer Reedy to come back off holiday. So as soon as she comes back off holiday, I'll have a discussion with her about you and see if she would like to engage another sales creator in the US. And I think because we're engaging two sales creators in Thailand as well, so it's likely that we will want to because we will be looking for a director of operations for the entire US uh, over the next 3 or 4 months, highly likely as well. Our director of operations just stood down in that region, but we don't pay salaries as such. Okay, we pay performance-based contracts. So effectively, most of our contracts are performance-based for one of two reasons: we don't have the money to pay salaries.
Yeah, yeah, that is
right
true.
now
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but even if we did have the money to pay salaries, it's too hard paying salaries in the US from a New Zealand-based company. The tax obligations, the tax overtone for us is actually the reporting and stuff is actually our accountant says just don't do it. It's
I was
your
wondering how that would work because that is international.
yeah
Yeah.
most countries are good except for the US. Your tax department is a scary monster, and most international entities in other countries do not want to deal with the IRS. They double tax everyone. So if we get engaged with the IRS, they'll charge us tax, and then we'll get tax in New Zealand as well. So instead of paying one tax, we pay two, and your IRS enforces it at a level that it's a bit scary. So, so most
Okay.
companies outside the US try not to get engaged into roles that have a salary base more. It's better for commission or contract, and that's right because then you get to take care of your own tax situation in the
Texas.
US, and it
Yeah, yeah.
doesn't then interfere with us. Uh, it's been yeah, most other countries because we're in Commonwealth countries and APEC, we mostly work together. Our tax departments work together, so you generally pay one tax no matter what country you're in. The US is the only country in the world that exempts from that, where that they demand a secondary tax from international companies in their environment. So yeah, uh, but that's easy way around it because if you're a sales creator, we'll give you the tools and the marketing stuff and the things like that, and we'll give you our brand templates. And so then for marketing, we'll give you our brand templates, and you can create your own visuals for marketing and that for being a sales creator as well. Just following our brand templates, of course, but then whatever you feel the pitch is going to be, or the pitch is going to be. Uh, I think it feels right actually to use you as a to ask you to become a sales creator.
Mm.
That's selling agency services or
Yeah.
magazine spots or what, just the what is it?
General, as a sales creator, you're more than welcome to sell a smorgasbord of our opportunities into the market. We're actually finalizing at the moment a very large amount of opportunities for a sales creator. We just had a meeting before with our oversight committee, and they're about to finalize a document and then beta test it. Once that's finalized, there will be at least 30 different opportunities to be able to sell within to the US market.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, and I just the first time I saw the document, so it was pretty spectacular to see. So, yeah, many different areas that we can upsell, that we can create financial flow out of, right from education through to small to medium business to large corporations to individuals. And as far as the magazine goes, yes, we will be looking to sell advertising at the magazine at some stage, but that's likely not to be till the new year. Okay. The magazine's been delayed a bit and we're trying to get it back on track, and then we'll restructure it slightly as the next issues come out. And then it's likely that the issue that comes out on the 1st of February will be the first time that we'll start to do that as a marketing, that we can start selling advertising in the magazine space as well.
Yeah.
Also, so
It hasn't came out yet, right? Just sorry, don't mean to
Mm.
interrupt because I have an
Um,
article in it that it hasn't came out, right?
yeah,
Yeah, not
no,
yet.
end of the month. Have you seen your proof yet? Have you had any comms?
Yeah, I gave her new images because I was like, what is this lady? I was like, can I give you images of me that are AI instead?
That's cool. Yeah, it's due out by the end of the month, hun. So you haven't
yeah,
missed anything, and we'll hopefully get in
yeah.
comms
Next
up
week,
ASAP.
next week you should start seeing marketing comms come out for it, and it'll be
Yeah.
due out on the 1st of October.
So, so I did give her new images, and now it looks amazing.
Ah,
Nice.
good,
Oh,
excellent,
that's
It
cool.
perfect.
looks like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it
good.
was good.
Oh, I bet it
I was
looks
just
awesome. All
like,
your images are fabulous.
yeah, I was like, I gave her a couple, and then she's like, "Can you make it more mental health?" I was like, "Well, what was there was just this Asian lady, so, but yeah, I can give you mental health related images." So then I gave her mental health related images,
Nice.
and I got really creative with it. I was like, "Ooh, I like these."
Nice. If they're like your ones on LinkedIn, they always grab me out of the feed. They just pop out with your energy and they're just so unique and that every one of them instantly tells the story, and grabs you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more creative with them, and what I'm really leaning on is surrealism.
Yeah.
Like combining some
Yeah.
surrealism or like emotion evoking imagery, right?
Yeah,
So it's
nice.
like I want to get people to stop the scroll.
Oh, well, you're doing that for me anyway. So if you
But
pretended
yeah,
that I
so
was your target audience, it's definitely like it goes bang, like
So
bang.
Amanda,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
pronounce your name to me,
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Cassandra. So I'm a bit dyslexic, so sometimes what I see is different to what's written. Cassandra, is Cassandra's art and graphics good enough to look at putting forward for some of our other building of graphics using the brand templates?
Um, yeah, so you would know if you are the sort of person that can make a poster or a social media post as graphics, or do you just like making AI art? Because those are two different things, like graphic design versus generating AI art. So we're always looking for people that can support me in, content creation for social media or helping in the school community, or like you said, just promotions and marketing and sales. So what Wayne's asking is, can you do graphic design, or are you more like just an AI artist, just,
So
to
we've
create
got a whole bunch of
I can do both. Yeah, I can do
it?
both. I've gotten better at both.
Okay.
because we've
Yeah.
got
I
a
used
number
to be really shitty with the graphics, but I've gotten better because it's all about simplicity. I used to be because like I'm an actual artist, so like doing makeup and body art. So my art was really intricate and crazy and meticulous. And at first, when I started learning graphic design, I thought that it was supposed to be the same. Which made it look really crappy back in the day. And so I've learned like, oh no, you want it to be clean, you want it to be, more simple but beautiful, or, I just understand graphic design now.
Okay,
It's
cool.
not, it's a different art form than, making images or, makeup or body art, It's way different
Mm.
art.
Yeah, well, because we could have some positions coming up for our website designs for graphics for behind the scenes. We've been asked to bring some more graphics on by some other companies as well, that they want some more graphics people involved with some of our development. As we've got some new grants coming in for Eastern Africa that we're going to need to put some graphics behind and stuff like that. So there's something
I'm
you
also
can.
good at websites, like as long as it's like on a platform, like the ones that I'm familiar with are Kartra, ClickFunnels, and Go High Level. So building websites on those platforms, I know how to do that. And yeah, I know how to make obviously imagery. And I understand too needing to upscale it so that the resolution is more crisp. They use gigapixel, Topaz
Yep, yep.
gigapixel to
Everyone use that as well.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah.
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 To make it upscale, right? But yeah, I know how to do a lot of
Oh,
things,
you're good like
honestly.
that. You're a bit
And the
like me,
AI
like
thing
a
just makes it
marketing
easier.
savvy
Mhm.
generalist,
Yeah.
everything. That's very cool.
Well, as a solopreneur, I had to learn it all, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you do, eh? You have to figure it all out. We use Go High Level and Squarespace for our main website, but not to say we couldn't build another website somewhere, but we're using Go High Level primarily for our funnels and our communities and
Yep.
obviously school. Um, yeah, so no, definitely we'll think about what is coming up. And I've got a wild card for you, Wayne. If like Cassandra, when you guys do a mastermind, would you want Cassandra to come and feature and do some sessions because she's real powerful somatic healer and tapping? I think that would be a beautiful complement to your mastermind space
Yes, sweet. I will. I
as
will. Once
well.
I talk to Mary and
Yeah.
we set the intent of the mastermind, I'll talk to Maria about because we were going to invite a few other people. It's a 6 month mastermind, so my course takes 6 months to complete, and so usually within the 6 months we invite other practitioners to come in and sort of after about 2 months of it, we like to invite other practitioners to come in and show different skills or different modalities that people can also look at.
hmm Yeah,
Mm,
that sounds cool.
mm,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Yeah, we'll definitely scope that out. And there's a growing sort of group. We've got also Flory in our school community, and you and Wayne and Mary, and there's a group of you that really go into that wellness, I call it personal development space, for lack of a better term. And is sort of feeling if there's a pocket of people that would like a sort of more concentrated container to work together in, and how to
Yeah, we will.
facilitate that for you
Yeah,
guys if you
I
want a
talked to
group, you
Mary
want a
about it,
space, or
Amanda, and
yeah,
CJ and Mary are interested in that as well.
so yeah.
Just give it a little bit more time, and then we'll make it the Discord page on the channel go live in that area. So we draw their attention from some of the other women and a few men, basically because yeah.
More women than men usually, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, Wayne finds that it's all women, isn't it? And a few
Oh,
men.
look, men are too stupid to understand how to balance themselves. Sorry. All my life, I've run classes of 80% women, 20% men.
Mm,
Yeah.
totally. absolutely.
Yeah, I see it all the time. Yeah. Even the men that I've worked with sometimes. I worked with one, I feel like he was totally just like trying to work out like or just putting his mom wound on me as the practitioner and kind of beating me up. It was weird. It was like a weird ego thing. And I was like, this doesn't I was so grateful when he like ended the like sessions because it felt like there were times where I felt abused as the practitioner, and I'm like, how do I get out of this?
That's no good. It's a narcissistic, probably.
Literally, clients can abuse practitioners, and it's
Yeah.
very interesting when it happens. It's like, how do you get out of this? That was very difficult. I also had a one client that was and now I know what to look for. This was my first experience with this was like a borderline personality disorder. And I was like, oh my God, this is very intense. Like it was so like, and I was just like, whoa. And now I know what to look for ahead of time to be like, no, I don't think we're a good match. Because that was intense. That
Yep,
was tough.
I've been attacked by a chair from a woman in the class. Stood up and attacked me with the chair in the room.
She picked up
What she attack you with?
a chair. She got
Oh.
so triggered, she picked up a chair and just like
Oh
went,
my gosh.
oh my
Oh,
God.
that's scary. Dang. Yeah, see, all these experiences, luckily, were on virtual, so I'm so grateful because, like, if they were in person, oh, that would have been way more intense.
Yes, it's definitely
Oh,
more intense in person. I can guarantee it. These are
yeah.
all of my first sessions were always in person. So particularly with the men, I started running some men's classes, and they really didn't like what I was saying. So I felt like they were going to group up and beat me up, actually.
Wow. Yeah, they can get really, depending on the type of man, for sure, they can
Yeah,
get.
yeah, their personality. Yeah, that's right. I'm just lucky that I was a New Zealand Army kickboxing champ, and I've done lots of martial arts. So beating them up's a bit difficult.
You know, as a woman, I've been wondering if I should learn that stuff because the world's getting crazy, right, Amanda? Shouldn't we be learning how to defend ourselves?
Wonder that, and thankfully in New Zealand, that has yet to be something that people are aware of. But I know in America, like personal defense classes are like a thing. I
Yeah.
if that makes you feel safe. But like defensive driving, I think there's a certain amount of like just being smart, but also Wayne says to me, well, don't make that on your radar so you're going to draw stuff to you. Like our energy just keeps a bubble around us, and I believe I'm always
Yeah,
safe.
the
And
bubble.
there's a philosophy about like you're never going to be in that situation because consciously you're not going to create it, you're not going to go there, it doesn't resonate with you. Like I'd never have that experience in my life, but some people have.
I have.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know how you what you call that, but by all means, I think, I couldn't defend myself from a lamb, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I have an
Maybe
alarm
horrible.
system. It'll go off and get me out of the situation. But I've definitely gotten that alarm quite a bit in my life to save me out of bad situations.
I don't know what it's like in Texas, but I certainly know the cities are like not fun over there. But are you allowed
Depends
to,
where in Texas. Where in Texas are you? What city?
you whereabouts are
I'm
you?
I'm in the boring part, so you would be okay here.
What part's that?
It's a very suburb of Houston, so Houston's an hour away. So
Oh,
I'm on the edge of Conroe and the Woodlands.
Oh yeah.
So it's very suburbia boring over here, which I like.
nice. That's
Yeah.
not bad, eh? We're
Family orientated
suburban,
area.
safe, safe suburban kind of boring.
Yeah, it's really good for the nervous
Okay.
system to live somewhere because I'm from Bay Area, born in San Francisco, and like when we moved here, it was like I went through a whole like detox for my nervous system. It just like calmed down from
Yeah, the
being
Bay Area. Geez, that'll be
So
full on.
full on, eh? Yeah.
yeah, like energy everywhere all the time. Yeah.
Oh, that would be another
I
level.
didn't realize how like that impacted my nervous system just being in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, someone wants to
Right.
enter the waiting room.
It
Should
was
we let
lovely
them
to
in, or are
meet
you
you. I actually
gonna?
have to go, Amanda, so I'll
Okay.
talk to you later.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, someone who came.
Someone, hello. See,
Hello.
hello there. Is it someone come into the
I
room?
don't know. Is it a bot?
Who's that? Hello.
It might be a bot. Oh, no. Yay, we have someone.
Hello.
Hello.
Yay. Welcome to the
Oh, where'd you
room.
go? I lost you.
Ah,
Hi.
Lotus.
Hi.
Hello.
How we doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
Is
We're
it a quiet night in here?
It's
Yeah,
very quiet.
Oh my
quiet
goodness.
night.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm late to the party. I just got to sit down. So I
Ah,
figured I would just sit in and be quiet and just listen to what else was left to say.
oh, that's cool. Well, we just had a nice chat and then now you've arrived, and I always believe in the perfect timing of everything. So that's nice. So maybe we'll let Cassandra
Sure.
feel like what wants to come up today and we'll have a chat.
Yeah. Well,
Well, tell me a little bit about what you guys have been chatting about.
oh gosh. Her husband was on here and he chatted about all kinds of things.
Yeah. Oh, yes. What haven't we talked about? Yeah. Personal development, life coaching, mindset, the world, just like nervous system, just,
Energy and
energies and tapping and
checking your energy.
everything.
Yeah.
I love the neuroscience part of everything because I have the AI. I loved it. I loved working with AI, and I was going to actually enter into the fashion show for this coming year, but I've had some things come up, so God's pulled me a different way.
Mm.
Um, there's a time and a place, just like you said, for us to be where we're supposed to be, and He's had me looking in a different direction for now. No, Molly, that does not mean I'm talking to you. My dog is over there. If you hear her whine, she's right behind the laptop.
I thought it was a kid, but that's a dog. But that's your kid. That's a kid.
Yes, she's my kid. She likes, if she hears me singing, she likes to sing with me. And yeah,
So
and if she
cute.
hears new voices, she wants to talk to them.
It's funny because I do tapping with clients, and when they're tapping, their
So
animals
now,
always want
where,
to come sit in their lap. Were you going to say something?
mhm. uh, uh, uh,
Yeah.
I was just going to say, now, where are you guys at right now?
So you cut it in and out, but I think you said where are we located?
I
Yeah.
think my connection
No, I didn't catch any
is
of that. Yeah.
going
I
away.
got very spotty. So I'm in
Mm-mm.
Texas, and Amanda, you're in New Zealand, right?
Yeah. New Zealand.
So
Yeah.
I've heard many good things about New Zealand. I have a
Yeah, I
best
know.
friend that his family's from New Zealand.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Wow. Yeah. Lord of the Rings land
They
down.
live in Maine.
Oh, yes, it's
Mm,
beautiful there
mm.
then, right? In New Zealand, because if they did Lord of the Rings there, I love the scenery of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, it's stunning and
Mhm.
beautiful, and yeah, we're lucky. We're lucky here.
It's definitely on the bucket list for me.
Hmm
Nice. Nice.
Yes, because you
Hey,
get to speak English for me too. I want to go to English speaking countries. So it's just easier, right? You have a little accent, that's fine. We understand each other. It's
true.
great.
Right. Now, Cassandra, tell me a little bit about you.
I'm a somatic practitioner. I'm an artist. First and foremost, I say I'm artist first because been that forever. And then I'm also a best-selling author. And I'm really working on bridging this like gap with wellness and the AI because it's really powerful to combine the two.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Hmm
I've been an artist. I work in paint and I did fashion design for a while. A lot of crafting to where I work with jewels because of course, I saw the jewels, the shiny on your face.
You
I
work with
love
like
me
these
some
kind of jewels, like crystals, or what kind of
crystals,
jewels? Yeah.
um,
Mm-hmm.
like Swarovski.
Swarovskis. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I did my daughter's shoes for her wedding. It cost me about $700, but they were probably well worth over about $1,500 worth because she had
That's so
big
cool.
wedges and I did them in a leopard print. So I love being creative. I love
Yay.
fashion. I love, and you speaking somatic, like I said, I love the neuroscience of things,
Mhm.
understanding why we do the things that we do. So trying to bring all that together with my vision that God had given me, and whether you're
Yeah.
spiritual or not, I
And
we all have a
definitely,
purpose
yes.
on this planet.
I have angel
Um,
wings.
yes, you do. They're behind your head. They're behind your head a little bit, but that's okay. I love them. I love them. Um, I have a heart to help victims of human trafficking. So,
Perfect. Yes. I love helping sexual abuse survivors.
well, that's what God has told me. I mean, I've even drawn out the space it's going to be on, but I don't know where it's at. I just know what the place is going to look like when I get there. Um, I want to be able to teach them life skills to
Mhm.
let them know that their identity is not built on what their past is. So I want to help them create art and utilize art as a
Healing.
modality to
Hmm.
healing.
Yeah,
So
I resonate
that's,
with all that. Hmm.
yep, I'm trying to blend. And that blending is hard because it's like, okay, well, this is pulling me this way right now, and this is pulling me. I love the AI, but I'm trying to listen to where God's pulling me. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now
It
in
always,
a shit.
always, it always circles back around and comes together. I have to say, because all the pieces too, like I had a hard time choosing, and sometimes you don't have to choose, just follow the next
Right.
thing, and then somehow it all comes together as the masterpiece, and all of it will be used.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm
Yeah.
hoping. So that's kind of my plan, and I want to see what's going on out there. I haven't been in on the she is AI, or I've kind of been out of the loop with Secret AI Society for a little bit. So I wanted to jump in and see what everybody was up to.
It's really cool. Did you
Wait,
have
you guys
something
are
lined
really
up for us?
connected. You're really connected with Secret AI Society, aren't you, Amanda?
Me?
Yeah,
Are
like she
we?
is AI and Secret AI
We
Society.
are intrinsically in the sense that we are both woman-led, AI businesses and
Mhm.
foundations on a mission and very different but complementary. And yes, we talk to them and often, and we've all been trained by them. And even I did their course, and many of our members have done their training or in the network because they're solopreneurs and they want to learn branding and marketing from her. And so what she teaches is like such a beautiful niche thing about the branding space and the AI art, and that's wonderful. So we
Yeah.
always like that you could call it that, like our sister organization, that we're like, we love them and we talk, and it's really cool. And they
Yeah.
just they have their thing that they do, and it's brilliant. Like there are a few organizations like us that I've just spoken to, like two of them already this month, and just seeing where there's collaboration and support each other and globally, because we're not about competing. We're just like, we're all on the
Mhm.
same
No,
mission. How can
it's
people
a
amplify what we're doing more?
beautiful intertwining.
Uh,
Mhm.
Just, I mean, people from She Is AI and like
Yeah.
Deanna Leonard. Oh God, I love her. Um, Sarah Chevalier.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her last name, but I'm
I
not
think so.
sure. It's
Yeah.
French.
I've never tried to say her last name, so you're doing, I've never tried.
I always try, and it sounds French to me. So,
It
and
does
I
look
did
French.
French
It
for a
looks
while.
French.
I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Chevalier. I used to say Chevalier and I butcher it, and I think you're right. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going back to those high school French days where, the French 101, but that's about as far as I went.
I did Spanish.
Spanish is good, and they're complimentary. Some, I think they're, what do they call them? They're not their pronouns, but their vowels are a little different. So, but anyway,
Well,
Well,
I think even though it's like the end of the call, I do EFT tapping as one of the main modalities
Hmm.
because I love empowering people to use this modality to support their nervous system. And I created a custom GPT. So I want to put this in the chat for you to give it to you. So one second. Doo-doo. There we go. So I don't know if are there any emotions that have been coming up lately for you that have been kind of maybe getting in the way or um
Just
distracting you? Oh, frustration.
confusion, just confusion. And I've been in a lot of pain. I was in a car accident recently. I was hit from behind. So I'm dealing with a lot of whiplash and stuff. So
Yeah.
trying to focus, like now I have a migraine, but I was like, I saw the little notification. I'm like, oh no, that was at 8 o'clock. So I wanted to jump on, but um, just confusion on where I'm supposed to be. I jumped in with both feet into ministry and into AI kind of at the same time, and haven't made any money in AI as of yet. So it's that's why I guess there's such a pull for me to figure out where I'm gonna go. Do I leave this, not necessarily leave it behind, but not put my focus on it for right now and focus
Yeah.
on setting up my ministry because I have, the name of what my ministry is going to be. I have a mind map of what it's going to look like. And I guess just frustration and confusion
Yeah.
right now.
Okay. So you have similar to Amanda. Amanda said frustration. So, a couple things here. I'm putting two things in the chat. Okay. One of
Okay.
them is my free masterclass, and it's the 3 keys to regain your power. So it walks you through, it's going to give you a daily practice, which has 4 activities for you to do every day to balance out like all of your being, so your spirit, your body, your nervous system, emotional, all that. And then it also walks you through EFT tapping, which is what the custom GPT is also going to help you with. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
being a little quick because I have a call right at the hour.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, so I just kind of want to explain what you're getting. But you've been in secret AI, so I know you understand like the GPT, right? But
Yes,
like
absolutely. I'm
whatever,
trying to create my own.
yeah, perfect. So it's gonna ask you how you're feeling. You type it in. Actually, I could show you really fast. I'm gonna share my screen. So you pick which one you want to do, right? Like which journey you want to take. And then it's gonna prompt you what you're feeling.
Okay.
And then, so like invite, so you said frustration and, oops, frustration and confusion. So then you just like kind of do these things, right? So where are you
Okay.
feeling sensations? And then it's going to give you an EFT tapping script. And EFT is these tapping points.
Uh-huh.
If you right? So whenever you start EFT, it's going to give you your setup statement first, which is like the even though I'm feeling this feeling in this part of my body, I accept myself and honor how
Right.
I'm feeling. And you do that 3 times, and then you go into the other tapping points. But this will give you a custom tapping script using your
Awesome.
words and your experience. And so you keep going until it's a 2 or lower. Okay.
Okay.
So So you always measure 0 to 10 of intensity, right? At the beginning, like, okay, how confused am I feeling right now? Or how frustrated am I feeling? Give it a number 0 to 10. Then you do a setup statement on one of them, right? So go to the louder feeling. Is confusion louder or is frustration louder? So you want to separate those for it to be more
Right.
effective. Because when you lump everything all in one, it's not as effective. Okay. So you want to
Okay.
separate that out. And then do, around check in on your number, and you might notice it moves, right? It might move to a different part of your body. So you would want to go through this flow again, okay? Start from the beginning again with the new area so it gives you a new tapping script for the next round.
Okay.
And you keep doing that till you get to a 2 or lower, and then you go
Mm-hmm.
about your
Got it. I'm excited. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, and so it also works with physical because you said you're in physical pain.
Yes.
It works on physical pain.
Very good.
And also you can take your accident. This is a little bit more advanced, but you can take your accident, go to that moment, and break up your accident into like how clearly can I still see the visual from this moment? How clearly can I still feel the sensation of the accident? 0 to 10. How clearly do I hear any sounds from this moment? So you break down the sensory aspects,
Mm-hmm.
and you would tap on each one of those individually until a 2 or lower.
Okay.
And what you'll notice is if you can fully process that moment of the accident, your physical pain in the present is going to go down.
I would really love that. That would be awesome
Yeah.
because I can see it as clear as day.
Yeah, and that is, yeah, exactly, right? And this is not just like with like, it's like with any kind of traumatic experience, like even in childhood, if we can still vividly hear someone, like our parents saying something to us, or still vividly see something, then part of us is still living in that moment. And so it's impacting our present.
I had a group of ladies called the Wellness Warrior Tribe, and they did some healing techniques, and like they had very similar, very similar. They were twins. They're from here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and they are just incredible, incredible women. So I am excited to try that.
Yeah. And then
I'm
just
excited.
come to another talk, and then we can talk about like more layers of things to add to it. But yeah, I
Oh,
would love to know how it helps you. And if you have questions, you can just message me. Maybe I should
okay.
put that here too for you. That way, if you have any
I'll make
questions,
That's
sure
super
I
I'm
get
cool.
that.
also
Thank you, hon. Hmm.
I'm gonna
I'm
make sure
on.
I get that in my so I don't lose it when the chat goes away.
Oh yeah, here's my IG too. Maybe that's easier than email.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah. The master class is really helpful though because it gives you like everything, even like a training video on tapping. And then the GPT is just so you get your custom with your word script.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Cassandra. I'm so glad I got to meet you and talk to you, even if for just a few moments.
You know, it
That's
was
what I
like,
needed tonight. Thank you.
yeah, I hope it really alleviates the physical pain for you.
I hope so too, because when I'm not in physical pain, I can concentrate a lot better,
Yeah, it'll impact your ability to think clearly if it's clouded with the physical pain.
especially when it's in my head. I have migraines already, so that didn't help. And
Yeah.
Amanda, thank you. Thank you for putting us together. I appreciate that very, very much. And I hope to see more of you both in the near future.
You too,
Yeah.
for sure, hon. Yeah, and hopefully we see you in school and you look after yourself. And thanks so much, Cassandra. We'll let you
Yeah,
go.
thank you, Linda.
Yes,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you, hon.
Mm,
Angels.
See
have a
you.
Angels
great
everywhere.
night.
All right. Have a good day. See ya.
Bye.